Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our premium slash rare vehicle reviews for Air Sim. Today, I got the F4J UK Phantom 2. This is a premium pack bundle that you can get on the Gaijin store. It's 70 US dollars. Comes with 2,500 golden eagles and 20 days of premium. We're gonna talk about its weapons, its loadouts, pros and cons, its history, and my overall opinion on it with my battle reports or action reports, as you can say. So let's get a look at the stat card of this real quick. So we're gonna take a look at this lovely stat card. And with the rewards for RP and Silver Lions, it's 714 RP rewards. And for Silver Lions, it's 1,200 SL. So the max speed on this F4J is 1,153 knots with the max altitude of 52k feet. Its turn time is 26 seconds. And rate of climb is 185. Personally, with this Phantom, its rewards is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It's not the best and it's not the worst. It's decent. We're gonna get into the weapon systems of this aircraft. So the loadout for this lovely plane. It can come with. So for its offensive armaments, it comes with 60 countermeasures, and it does not come with any offensive armaments, meaning you have to put on like the cannons. If you want to rock like the 20 millimeter cannons, you have to put it on. So let's get to it. So it comes with a 20 millimeter Gal 4 cannons. It comes with 540 pound Mark II bombs, 1,000 pound HEMC Mark 13 bombs, 1,000 HEMC Mark 13 number 117 bombs, SNEBs Type 23 rockets, A7E Sparrows, AIM-9G Sidewinders, Sky Flashes. And if you want to rock a fuel tank, you can rock out the fuel tank. It's 600-gallon drop tank, but I'm pretty sure you'll be sacrificing the cannons for the drop tank. So we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons about this F4J UK Phantom. So the pros about this aircraft is it does not lock up at high speed, sturdy airframe, hard to overspeed and hard to rip wings in positive G turns. Effective air-to-air Skyflash missiles. Can take 8 missiles without sacrificing a bomb load. Has access to a pulse Doppler radar for lockdown, shoot-down performance. Heavy and effective bomb load for bombing either bases or ground targets. So let's talk about the cons. It doesn't turn very well. Worse so with suspended weaponry like gun pods. Wings rip easily in negative G maneuvers. Poor nose authority. Sky flashes. The Sky Flash missiles have relatively short range and can be kinetically dodged. Sky Flash missiles also have a tendency to not detonate or lose track at the last second. AIM-9Gs fare poorly in dogfights and are easy to counter with flares. So those are the pros and cons of the F4J UK Phantom. Now let's get into the history about this. So the history towards this aircraft is in 1984, following the development of the squadron of Phantoms to the Falkland Islands, the UK government decided that the gap this left in the UK air defenses needed to be filled. They therefore sought to purchase another squadron of Phantoms, but as the ones already in RAF service were a special production batch, it would not be possible to have the new ones be identical. It was decided that 15 Phantoms would be obtained from the US Navy F4Js that were in storage. The F4J was chosen as it was the closest to the current RAF Phantoms. Following an extensive refurbishment, at Nass, North Island, where the Phantoms were brought to nearly F4S standards. The planes were delivered to UK. The major difference between the F4J and the other UK operated Phantoms was the different engines with the F4J. Retaining the General Electric J79 10B turbojet instead of the Rolls-Royce sped turbofan. Upon initial delivery, the Skyflash's AAM and the SUU-23A gun pod were not compatible. However, this was quickly rectified. Despite modifications to allow them to integrate with the other Phantoms, the F4J UK retained the vast bulk of their American equipment, even requiring the crews to use American helmets. Although the new Phantoms were technically designated F.3, they were generally referred to as the F4J UK to avoid confusion with the service Tornado F.3. Assigned to the 74th Squadron at RAF, I'm going to scuff this name out, Watts-Ham, they stood up in October 1984, 2 months after their first flight. Remaining in service through the transition to the Tornado and the F4M squadrons being replaced with Tornadoes, the F4J UK was retired in January 1991. Alright guys, so I'm going to give my opinions on this. Now this is my opinions. Other experiences may vary with different pilots, but this F4J, I have to rate it 2 out of 10. By far, could be me as a pilot, but by far probably the most trash Phantom I have ever flown in War Thunder. It kind of felt like a Tornado and a Phantom had a kid, and it just like the Phantom, right, and the Tornado, it's like a combination of both. It's just too fat. It feels really fat when you're trying to get into a dogfight. You're trying to pull, you're trying to maneuver, and it's just like, it doesn't feel like one of those like US Phantoms or the British Phantoms, the normal ones. It just feels really like bad performance. Like if you're planning to buy a Phantom, I recommend like the F4S. At that point, you're spending your money wisely on a $70 pack or even something else. But if you just wanted a Phantom Premium, I recommend the F4S. Like this thing is by far one of the worst Phantoms I've ever flown. Even just fly the tech tree one at this point. It's just the sky flashes are unreliable. It's at 11.3. The BR at this thing is at 11.3. The thing gets clapped by MiG-29s and even MiG-21s at this point. It's just, in my opinion, like, if you're going to buy a top-tier premium for the British tech tree for air, just get something else, like the Harrier GR1 or something. Do not waste $70 on this pack, unless it's on sale. My 2 battle reports right here, I did okay. Like honestly, if I really take a look at it, I mean, one of my battle reports was from Rocky Canyon. I earned 101K SL, 21K research, and then the other one that I had was in Winter Stalingrad with 71K SL and 14K research. I did pretty decent in both of these. Not the best, but I did decent. Like, honestly, like, save your money. Buy either the F4S or a different top tier $70 premium pack, or just save for when this thing goes on sale. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys, I never really like to like downplay any aircraft, but really, in my honest opinion, like this thing is absolutely fucking garbage. Like, do not buy. If you're gonna buy, like I said, a premium Phantom, go with the F4S. It's a lot better. This thing cannot handle itself at top tier in sim. Now I don't know about RP, but in sim it cannot. Now let's say if it's at a 10.7 to 11.3 or a 10.3 to 11.3, it may be able to hold itself a little bit. But at 11.0 to 12.0, you're just gonna get clapped. Like, it's an F4J downgraded really, really, really bad. Like, don't, if you're gonna buy it, make sure you have, like, you know what you're getting into once you buy this aircraft. That's all I'm gonna say. If you really want to buy this F4J UK Phantom, buy it, but buy it at your risk. Know how to use this aircraft, especially if you're gonna take it in top tier sim. Now, if you're just looking to grind the top tier British, not even a top tier British air tech tree, but just in general the British air tech tree. I mean, it'll be a pretty good aircraft to grind the British. It'll be a pretty good aircraft to buy to grind the British tech tree, but it's definitely not worth it. At that point, you might as well just get the Harrier GR1 and have a better aircraft in sim. But my opinion, guys, this aircraft is literally a 2 out of 10. It's probably one of the worst Phantoms in the game. Better off with the tech tree Phantoms from the British, the Israel, or the US side, or getting the premium F4S, which is another $70 Phantom pack. Like, recommend that. But overall, ratings 2 out of 10. Thank you guys for all your love and support. Thank you for tuning in to another amazing sim review for premium/rare vehicles for aircraft. And don't forget to like, subscribe, go check out all the social platforms, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next episode on our premium/rare vehicles review. 07, guys. Have a good night, good day. I'll see you guys on the next episode. 07.